this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are gonna be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone, but that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you in inside hell in a cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions XAVIER and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over. This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay Uso.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport you hear about super teams. Well, tonight we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
It's not paranoia, it's the Usos!
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure. Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens. There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold. The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain, punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
So many amazing matches between these 2 teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show. The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these 2 teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
And that was a precisely measured attack. A quick reversal by Jey. Lightning fast punches.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Watch this display of power. Gorilla press. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with XAVIER Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
Drop kick from behind. Ouch.
Oh, my gosh.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
Ooh, just adding insult to injury.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
Lift it up. What's next? Oh, right to the throat. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Dropping the elbow. Into the pin. Title on the line. Oh! Gets the shoulder up after one.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Oh! Oh! Unloading a big kick to the back.
Man, he landed rough there.
Super kick.
Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. Wards that off. What a response.
Goes into the corner.
Uncorks it. Uppercut. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown with his chance in a street fight. Match the Usos handpicked the champion into the pin. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
He catches Woods with a counter. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Jay looking powerless to every attack.
Talk about taking it to another level if you're the New Day. Big E and Woods are all business tonight.
Returning to the ring now. And he retaliates. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, three clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of battling to.
Taking a very high risk here. Oh, from the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
And I think Jay's face took the brunt of that shot. Face breaker.
We'll take things into the ring.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Targeting the throat there. taken head over heels.
Totally helpless at the moment. Not a good spot to be in.
Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbow for the jump. You can see. From the blood, that real damage has been done. Bright red evidence. He got cut badly by that blow.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Oh, look at the power.
The military press, followed by the gut check. Took him out the knee.
Pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
He made the save just in time.
The powerhouse of the New Day has his opponent up.
The big ending. The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
Some good contact by JEY USO. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. And he's going to the top.
Oh my.
Woods top rope with the limit break elbow. Cover for the championship. Shoulders down. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened? I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
That almost did the job for Xavier Woods, but now he has to be wondering, what else do I have to do? And Jimmy takes on even more damage.
I think Big E can taste the finish line, but really have the stamina to get there.
Head being targeted again, it seems.
Boom, right in the button.
Popped right in the face. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Landing the uppercut.
And what a reversal from JEY USO. Oh, my gosh.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, what a right. Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Now out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Boom! Oh! Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and JEY USO set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I have never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
Back into the ring now.
Good night. Are you blind?
Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos taught us is that we have to embrace a
Into the pin. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Hellacious power slam.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Boom! Taking things back into the ring. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose,
Going takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
champs down. This one's for everything.
Why on earth?
Would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment. It's been getting nasty between the New Day and the Usos for months. The Hell in a Cell is just amplifying the fact.
We've said it time and time again. These two teams bring the best out of each other.
Military press into the gut check. Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Got it cinched in, and this could be it. There's a small package driver.
That is how a true champion defends their title. Over and over.
Big splash.
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
The New Day retain the title.
Here are your winners, and still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
We saw these two teams tap into their deepest, darkest, most evil parts of their personality just to survive. And in the end, the New Day would survive and retain their SmackDown Tag Team titles.
We know the pride that both teams compete with. And after tonight, there is no man that deserves to hang